Why is this not? There we go. Hello? Is that better? Yay! Okay, I figured it out. That's good to know. How's it going, everybody? Sandwhichpants here today, and I couldn't figure out why my sound wasn't working, so I had to do some diagnostics. Now I got some stuff to cover real quick before I jump into the Minecraft. Um, Now here's the real question. Okay, yeah. Let me turn up the microphone. Yeah, turn it up. Ooh, that might be a little too high. That might be high. Move it over into my lap. There's that. Yay. Audio output capture, turn it up. And there we go. Okay. So, we've got a few things to go over. There's Donald Trump's plan to move to Mar-a-Lago faces challenges, so let's see what's going on.
Digging deeper into the president's reception in Florida. In short, it might not be as warm as welcome he'd like. As to why, you might call it a case of the president's own words and promises coming back to haunt him. More on that from Randy Kay.
Hello, everybody.
Donald Trump shouldn't expect his neighbors to roll out the red carpet in Palm Beach, Florida. That's because some say Trump's plan to make Mar-a-Lago his full-time residence would violate an agreement he signed decades ago. This letter, sent by a Palm Beach County attorney to the mayor of Palm Beach, Florida, offers. Palm Beach has many lovely estates for sale, and surely he can find one which meets his needs. How did it come to this? Trump bought Mar-a-Lago back in 1985 from the former estate of Marjorie Merriweather Post. Then, in 1993, long before Donald Trump became president, he cut a deal with the town of Palm Beach. That agreement allowed Trump to convert Mar-a-Lago into a private social club, as long as members didn't spend more than an agreed amount of time there. The agreement, which CNN reviewed, limits how long club members, Trump included, can stay, stipulating a maximum of 3 non-consecutive 7-day periods by any one member during the year. In other words, it seems members, including Donald Trump, are limited to 21 days a year at the club. That's Trump's signature on the agreement from August 1993.
Given that agreement, do you think he should be able to live there full time?
No, he signed the agreement. He should abide by the agreement, as most everybody in this country do the same, and we follow the rules.
That same Palm Beach County attorney who sent a letter to the mayor said the significant tax breaks the president received for this arrangement remain in effect, as does the use agreement. Just last month, a spokeswoman for the Trump Organization insisted in a statement to CNN there is no document or agreement in place that prohibits President Trump from using Mar-a-Lago as his residence. Trump switched his residency from New York to Florida, yet the town manager here in Palm Beach says he has seen no evidence that Trump plans to live full-time at Mar-a-Lago. The town manager told us if and when the town learns Trump does plan to reside at Mar-a-Lago, it will address the matter appropriately.
Okay, so he's essentially kind of fucked. He's absolutely a little bit fucked. Okay, what's going on here? Let's go with that. Ooh. Hello? Is it picking up everything just fine? Let me see if I can block off some of the sound. I don't know. There seems to be like some sort of fuzz going on with my microphone. Turn the microphone down, I guess, to 75. Turn this up to 100. A 100. So we've got everything set for that. I wonder what's going on with my microphone. Why is it all fuzzy? Dunno. Oh well. So essentially, Trump signed an agreement that's still binding, and he gets tax credits for that states that he's not allowed to live at Mar-a-Lago, which is, funny. We've also got some other stuff. It seems like people are really wanting to hold him to that agreement as well. They're a little sore about recent events, I guess. I would be too. I am. Okay. We don't need to see that. Now we've got actually 2 Fox News clips that I want to show. Alright. We've got Biden plans to sign dozens of executive orders in first 10 days. Let's see if they'll list some of them. And then the next one is man with gun and unauthorized inauguration credentials. So we got to see what that's about. So let's go ahead and listen to what's going on here.
President-elect Joe Biden is promising 100 million coronavirus vaccine doses in his first 100 days. The announcement comes as cases rise across the country and as states from Oregon to New York report sudden shortages of vaccine doses. And this puts a huge challenge at the feet of the new administration that will have to figure out how to ramp up production and distribution. Hillary Vaughn, live in Wilmington, Delaware, with more. Hillary.
Hi, Arthel. Well, that is Biden's plan for the first 100 days while he is in office.
So?
But we did get new breaking details about what his plans are for the first 10 days of his presidency. And that includes signing dozens of executive orders on things like climate change, immigration, student loan relief, economic relief. Over those 10 days. That's according to a memo that the transition released from incoming White House Chief of Staff Ron Klain. But
dope. Fucking based ass Biden right now. What the shit?
his larger plan over the next 100 days, a key part of that is going to be the science team that he announced this afternoon. And he's making a point in the announcement today by elevating his science advisor to a cabinet level position for the first time in history.
You can tell this is real. We are both really excited about this. Really excited. Because I think there's so much we can do. We saved it for last. I know it's not, we're not naming the Department of Defense and the Attorney General, but I tell you what, you have more impact on what our children are going to face, our grandchildren, what they're going to have opportunities to do than anybody.
This team helped Biden craft his national vaccine program that he rolled out 2 days ago. He announced the plan yesterday, but it really hinges on one thing, getting more inventory of the vaccine so they can meet the demand and the deadline. 100 million shots in Americans' arms in Biden's first 100 days in office. But part of Biden's plan to get there does look similar to some of what the Trump administration has already been doing, including using the Defense Authorization Production Act to supercharge supply, something the Trump administration has also tried to do.
Okay, yeah. I didn't criticize Trump when he tried to use a defense bill to try and get health measures to protect Americans. It's not necessarily a bad thing.
And we're going to lead with science and truth. We believe in both. That's right.
The vaccine program includes making all people 65 and up eligible for the vaccine, including frontline workers, making the vaccine easier to find by putting up pop-up vaccination stations in pharmacies. He also would deploy the National Guard and FEMA to help states distribute the vaccine. But this $20 billion program needs to be approved by Congress, and it's folded into Biden's massive $2 trillion rescue package that he also announced this week, whose price tag has some Republicans reacting. Senator Pat Toomey said this, quote, blasting out another $2 trillion in borrowed or printed money would be a colossal waste and economically harmful.
Yeah, well, Senator Toomey's an idiot. Here's the deal. The government can print this money and then write off the debt because it owes it to its fucking self. What do you mean? It's like when you loan yourself $20. What? That's all. That's all. Yeah, I highly doubt that there's any, yeah, whatever. You know what? We'll click this.
AR15.com is one of the most popular gun forums
Shut
on the
up.
internet.
You're not what I want to cover right now. What is this? Oh yeah, and then the WAPO thing.
Fox News alert: police in Washington arresting a man with a handgun, a 9mm Glock. He also had hundreds of rounds of ammunition and fake inaugural credentials. They say he was stopped at a checkpoint near the U.S. Capitol, the site of last week's deadly terror attack. This as federal law enforcement officials say there are more than 275 open cases connected to that attack, with more than 100 suspects now under arrest. Mike Tobin is live in Washington, where massive security preparations are underway ahead of Wednesday's inauguration of President-elect Joe Biden. Mike, what more can you tell us?
Well, Arthel, you've heard a lot of people make the comparison to Baghdad's green zone with downtown D.C. and having been to both locations. It's really not that far off. The one thing that's different is you see this unclimbable fencing all over D.C., and you can't really get anywhere without running through a checkpoint. And that's really, as opposed to what you see in Baghdad, you've got those earth-filled HESCO barriers all over the place. The security concerns are not without merit. As you mentioned, Fox News has now confirmed that last night on the north side of the Capitol, a man, Wesley Allen dealer from Virginia, was picked up with bogus inauguration credentials, and 2 Glock 9mm were found in his possession, as well as 508 rounds and 12 shotgun shells. He's now looking at 5 different charges. What you're looking at the moment are some of the guardsmen with their M4 rifles at the ready. 25,000 National Guardsmen are now on the scene. Some of them will be carrying lethal weaponry. The guideline, at least for one unit, I've been told, is that those with police training, either military police or civilian police, will be armed. Meantime, a joint threat assessment from multiple federal and local police agencies has determined that any threat to the inauguration is domestic. Part of the assessment reads, we assess that DVEs, domestic violent extremists, pose the most likely threat to the presidential inauguration or associated events, particularly those who believe that the incoming administration is illegitimate. Now,
that's because Republicans are generally the domestic terrorists.
275 open investigations. More than 100 people have been
There's
arrested.
only one.
200 have been identified.
There's only been one left-wing domestic terrorist organization. One. It's called the Weathermen. I'm actually going to look into them for the stream for you guys in just a moment.
Identified, and the FBI says it's a matter of time before they're picked up.
Here's something you should know. Every FBI field office in the country is looking for you. So you might want to consider turning yourself in instead of wondering when we're going to come knocking on your door, because we will.
So in addition to the fencing, the Jersey barriers, and the checkpoints, we now know that Virginia is closing the major bridges into D.C. So right now it's hard to get around D.C. Come Inauguration Day, it's going to be hard to get into D.C. You heard the criticism that after the 6th, people were saying that the security forces were ill-prepared for what happened, and authorities now are trying to prevent that same kind of criticism from happening again. Arthel? Absolutely.
One of the best war correspondents in the business, by the way, Mike Tobin, live in Washington. Thank you.
Yep. Okay. See, that's actually fairly neutral. Then we have this idiot.
AR15.com is one of the most popular gun forums on the internet. But this week, GoDaddy, which is not supposed to be policing content, they're not your mom, they provide internet hosting services, took the remarkable step of yanking AR15.com offline. So we asked GoDaddy today why, and they told us this, quote, we received a complaint regarding certain content on AR15.com. Our team investigated the content in question and confirmed it violated our terms of service because it, quote, incited violence, whatever that means. AR15.com is now back online with a new hosting provider, but it's a moment that we should pause and think about with Pete Brownell. He's the chairman of the Second Adventure Group, the owner of AR15.com, as well as the guy who runs Brownells, which if you're a sportsman, you know well. We're happy to have him on tonight. Pete, thanks so much for joining us. So,
Thank you, Tucker.
Okay, something on it violated terms of service. The website hadn't taken care of it by the time that they received the complaint. They pulled it down. Okay. Ooh. Breaking. Fuck this.
Support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that you will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that you will take this...
Oh. Oh well. So that gets us one step closer to the weatherman.
We have some breaking news to bring you as details continue to come to light about the insurrection at the Capitol. According to the Washington Post, at least 13 off-duty law enforcement officials are now suspected of taking part in the riot, a number that could still grow in the days and weeks to come. The Post also found that according to their social media accounts, at least 29 current and former officers...
Okay, if police are already turning on their own because of this, we can start trying to use that to move that energy forward to get them to turn on their own when they start doing fuck shit. So we can actually get the police to be better. We can actually get, like, decent community policing, maybe. So let's face it, while we have a state, the best thing we can do is to have the police not be fucking violent, brutal dictatorial fuckheads. It's the best thing we can do.
Attended the January 6th rally that led to the riot, with some joining the mob that actually stormed the Capitol. More than a dozen Capitol police officers are also under investigation for potentially assisting the mob. NBC News is working to confirm this information, so joining me now is NBC News senior investigative reporter Anna Schechter. Anna, tell me, what do we know?
Well, 13 is a big number for those who actually stepped onto the Capitol and broke the law.
Okay, so I don't really need... Well, she's actually an investigative producer.
It's really ironic, actually. Donald Trump had positioned himself as a defender of those in blue going back to his campaign. And so to have this riot...
And you can see why I was like, ooh, breaking.
Result in the injury of officers and even the death of a Capitol police officer is truly tragic. Now, you see there on screen, that's a screenshot of someone wearing tactical gear. It's been interesting since January 6th. Me and my colleagues and members of the intelligence community and analysts who track extremism have been working tirelessly to try to identify people. And you had hundreds of live streams and photos to go through. So there you see on screen, that's someone wearing tactical gear with those plastics restraints. These are things that normal people don't usually have on them on hand. So immediately there was a lot of suspicion. Wait a minute, it looks like these people have tactical experience from the military or from law enforcement. And clearly that is being proven to be true. You've also seen dismayed police chiefs in various states across the country acknowledging that, unfortunately, they found members of their forces were in an off-duty capacity actually involved in this. There is sizable support for Donald Trump in the law enforcement community, but something like that on screen, I mean, that really crosses a line. And is extremely troubling. And the
on screen
process to continue to ID people is ongoing. We also have to be careful. There have been some misidentifications of people on Twitter, and they go viral, and it's very distressing to people who are misidentified as being part of this.
Yeah, Anna, we're going to be talking about that later in the hour, my colleague Dr. Jason Johnson and I. And you'll remember, Anna, during that attempted kidnapping of the Michigan governor, Governor Gretchen Whitmer, when we saw law enforcement talk about these attempted kidnappers as though they were old friends, as though, well, we know those guys. So, we'll have to wait and see what happens. I mean, if only
Yeah, okay, we don't need, you know what, yeah.
Only everybody got that level of benefit of the doubt. And I certainly think that this incident has put the disparities in our criminal justice system front and center. So thank you so much, Anna, for giving some perspective here. We'll certainly have you back as you continue to investigate this and let us know.
Okay, yeah, that's, yeah. She's right, though. She's right. So. All right. Just so you guys know. Aww. Happy birthday, Wikipedia. Let me open that link in the chat. Boom. What do you mean? I did. I wish I could donate to you. Y'all are wonderful. You wanted free education to be possible. I wish I could. I really don't have any money though. So, the Weather Underground Organization, commonly known as Weather Underground, was a radical left militant organization active in the late 1960s and 1970s, founded on the Ann Arbor campus of the University of Michigan. It was originally called the Weathermen. The Weather Underground Organization, organized in 1969 as a faction of Students for a Democratic Society, largely composed of the national office leadership of SDS and their supporters. Beginning in 1974, the organization's expressed political goal was to create a revolutionary party to overthrow American imperialism. The FBI described the Weather Underground Organization as a domestic terrorist group with revolutionary positions characterized by black power and opposition to the Vietnam War. The WUO took part in domestic attacks such as the jailbreak of Timothy Leary in 1970. The Days of Rage was WUO's first riot in 1969 in Chicago, timed to coincide with the trial of the Chicago 7. In 1970, the group issued a declaration of a state of war against the United States government under the name Weather Underground Organization. In the 1970s, they conducted a bombing campaign targeting government buildings and several banks. Some attacks were preceded by evacuation warnings, along with threats identifying the particular matter that the attack was intended to protest. 3 members of the group were killed in an accidental Greenwich Village townhouse explosion, but none were killed in any of the bombings. The WUO community issued in connection with the bombings of the United States Capitol. What? They bombed the and on March 1st, 1971, indicated that it was in protest of the U.S. invasion of Laos. They asserted that its May 19th, 1972 bombing of the Pentagon was in retaliation for the U.S. bombing raid in Hanoi. Holy shit! I read about them before, but I forget some stuff. They announced that its January 29th, 1975 bombing of the U.S. They bombed the State Department building was in response to the escalation in Vietnam. They began to disintegrate after the United States reached a peace accord in Vietnam in 1973, and it was defunct by 1977. The group took its name from Bob Dylan's lyric, "You don't need a weatherman to know which way the wind blows," from the song Subterranean Homesick Blues. That Dylan line was also the title of a position paper distributed at an SDS convention in Chicago on June 18, 1969. This founding document called for a white fighting force to be allied with the Black Liberation Movement and other radical movements to achieve the destruction of U.S. imperialism and form a classless communist world. This was their version of Praxis. The Weathermen emerged from the campus-based opposition. Yeah, okay, I already kind of read that. But the main struggle going on in the world today is between U.S. imperialism and the national liberation struggles against it. Based on Lenin's theory of imperialism, first expounded in 1916, and imperialism, the highest stage of capitalism. In Weatherman theory, oppressed peoples are the creators of the wealth of empires, and it is to them that it belongs. The goal of revolutionary struggle must be the control and use of this wealth in the interest of the oppressed peoples of the world. The goal is the destruction of U.S. imperialism and the achievement of the classless world communism. Yeah, because if the U.S. just stops invading places that try communism, socialism, shit like that, then it could have some successes. The Vietnamese and other third world countries, as well as third world people within the United States, play a vanguard role. They set the terms for class struggle in America. The role of the revolutionary youth movement is to build a centralized organization of revolutionaries, a Marxist-Leninist party supported by a mass revolutionary movement to support international liberation movements and open another battlefield of the revolution. Recruited, armed propaganda. Days of Rage. Bring the war home. Hoping causes significant chaos to wake the American public out of what they saw as complacency toward the role of the U.S. in the Vietnam War. They had been told by their regional capital to expect thousands to attend, however, when they rather only found a few hundred people. According to Bill Ayers in 2003, the Days of Rage was an attempt to break from the norms of kind of acceptable theater of here are the anti-war people, containable, marginal, predictable, and here's the little path they're going to march down, and here's where they can make their little statement. We wanted to say, no, what we're going to do is whatever we had to do to stop the violence in Vietnam. The protests did not meet Ayers' expected expectations. Flint War Council, New York City arson attacks. Jesus. In response to the death of Black Panther members Fred Hampton and Mark Clark during a police raid, they issued a declaration of war, adopting fake identities and pursuing covert activities only. These initially included preparations for a bombing of a U.S. military non-commissioned officer at Fort Dix, and what Brian Flanagan said had been intended to be the most horrific hit the United States government had ever suffered on its territory. Bernadine Dorn said, "We've known that our job is to lead white kids into armed revolution. We never intended to spend the next 5 to 25 years of our lives in jail. Ever since SDS became revolutionary, we've been trying to show how it is possible to overcome frustration and impotence that comes from trying to reform this system. Kids know the lines are drawn. Revolution is touching all of our lives. Tens of thousands have learned that protests and marches don't do it. Revolutionary violence is the only way. Requested dropping charges against most of the members. The request cited a recent decision by the U.S. Supreme Court that barred electronic surveillance without a court order. This Supreme Court decision would hamper any persecution in the cases. In addition, the government did not want to reveal foreign intelligence secrets that a trial would require. Bernardine Dorm was removed from the FBI's 10 most wanted list. Jesus. COINTELPRO. After it was quote-unquote dissolved. After it was dissolved in 1971, it continued its counterintelligence program. Alright. Anti-abortion violence, eco-terrorism, radicalized lynching terror, right-wing extremists. I bet that's a long section. Although this is generally right-wing. Animal rights activists represent one of the most serious domestic terror threats in the U.S. at the time. They committed over 2,000 crimes and 110 million in damages in the 29 years since 79. Targeting lumber companies, animal testing facilities, and genetic research firms. No human casualties were reported. According to the Equal Justice Initiative, more than 4,400 African Americans were lynched to 1940? Jesus. Okay. Now note, the Weathermen is like the only left-wing terror. Let me check real quick and see if the server is up with the homing. Right-wing terrorism, or far-right terrorism, is motivated by a variety of different right-wing and far-right ideologies, most prominently by neo-Nazism, neo-fascism, white nationalism, white separatism, ethno-nationalism, religious nationalism, and anti-government, patriot, sovereign citizen beliefs. Alpha 66 and Omega 7 still existent as Alpha 66 were two affiliated Cuban exile action groups who have carried out many bombings and acts of sabotage. Oh, that is my phone ringing. Alright, that was the homie calling. Sam, he was letting me know that he just got home and was, gonna grab something to eat and then turn the server on, so that's good. Animal Liberation Front. Army of God is a loose network of individuals and groups connected by ideological affinity. Kind of like Nazis. Active anti-abortion violence increased. Aryan nations, White nationalist neo-Nazis. And it says is instead of was. Alpenwaffen Division. Neo-Nazi, yep. The National Socialist Order, yep. American Nazi Party. Wait. Organization based in Florida that promotes former American Nazi Party and National Socialist Liberation Front member convict James Mason's siege and universal order ideology, as well as race war against minorities, Jews, and LGBT people. Of course he does. He's a Nazi. Okay. Blaze Bernstein, a gay Jewish California student, and killing Jerry Hemmerman and Andrew Ownership? I don't know how you would pronounce that one. Jesus fuck, okay. The Covenant, the Sword, and Arm of the Lord. The CSA. Covenant, Sword, Arm. Was a radical Christian identity. Yep, of course. So, right wing. Pawn shop owner. And the Missouri State Troopers, CSA collapse following an FBI and APF siege. Earth Liberation Front, labeled serious domestic terror threat. And 2000s, arsons. Okay, so this is eco-terrorism. The Jewish Defense League. Wait, what? They're found to the far right. Oh. Found to the far right Israeli political party. Yep. Ultra-nationalist political party in Israel. Yep. So, super far-right nationalist Zionism. KKK. Terror organization. May 19th Communist Organization. Was a US-based self-described revolutionary organization formed by members of the weather or... Oh, yeah. Okay. The Order. Oh, the Silent Brotherhood. White National. Yep. Phineas Priesthood. Christian identity that opposes any racial... Wow. They're against race mixing, homosexuality, and abortion. Also marks by anti-Semitism, anti-multiculturalism, and opposition to taxation. Of course they are. Planning to blow up FBI buildings, abortion clinic bombings, and bank robberies. Jesus. Symbionese Liberation Army was an American self-styled far-left urban guerrilla warfare group that considered itself Revolutionary Vanguard Army. Tankies. Except, instead of sitting in the room all day reading theory, they actually got out and tried to do stuff, but they didn't actually follow what Lenin wrote, and what Lenin wrote is you have to meet people at their level of radicalization. You can't just go out and start bombing shit and hoping people see what you see. United Freedom Front was an American Marxist organization. See, these are people who actually were like trying to be revolutionary, but didn't meet people at their level of radicalization, and didn't even try and work within the system, I'm sure. Weathermen. Now, side note, in a video game, I fangirl over them. Some of them. Like that one. This one. This one. For sure. 100% this one. I was... should have seen my reaction when I first read their thing. Yeah, this was real bad. Right here. I know there was a third one. Yeah, I was alive when the trial happened. I was 5. It was done here. Janet Reno. FBI sniper had begun with this. Because of participation in the Ruby Ridge and Waco sieges and others. McVeigh claimed he sometimes regretted not carrying out an assassination campaign. He initially intended to destroy only a federal building, but he later decided that his message would be more powerful if many people were killed in the bombing. Wow, the murder building had been targeted by white supremacist group, the Covenant, the Sword, and the Arm of the Lord. Okay, I didn't know this. I don't even know who Alfred P. Murrah is, but you know. He's talking about that he wanted to minimize non-governmental casualties, so it ruled out a 40-story building in Little Rock, Arkansas, because a florist shop occupied space on the ground floor. In December 1994, McVeigh and 40A. Ah, yeah. Because it's... Right? Yeah, see? There was another guy. 40A. Michael and Lori 40A were later identified as accomplices. A rider rental. I kind of want to know about this, them having targeted, it being targeted by another group. The group had plotted to park a van or trailer in front of the building and blow it up with rockets detonated by a timer. Oh. Richard Snell was executed the same day that the bombing occurred. The 9-story building, built in 1977, was named for a federal judge. Oh. Okay. and housed 14 federal agencies, including the DEA, ATF, Social Security Administration, and recruiting offices for the Army and Marine Corps. McVeigh chose the Murrah building because he expected its glass front to shatter under the impact of the blast. He also believed that its adjacent large open parking lot across the street might absorb and dissipate some of the force and protect the occupants of nearby non-federal buildings. In addition, McVeigh believed that the open space around the building would provide better photo opportunities for propaganda purposes. He planned the attack on for April 9, 1995, to coincide with the second anniversary of the Waco siege and the 220th anniversary of the battles of Lexington and Concord during the American Revolution. That's actually really interesting. History is cool. McVeigh, Nichols, yep, okay. Wow, they robbed Moore? Okay, Moore who? Roger E. Moore. $60,000 worth of shit. They built a bomb, they drove it to the building. Yeah, you guys see all this? This is what happened. It did not actually help because there were other buildings damaged to the point where you couldn't exit them. Somewhere around here there's a Southwestern Bell building that my grandmother had to be hella lifted out of. Not my great-grandmother, but my grandmother. Huh, that's pretty decent little sketch, I guess. Twelve years in prison was fined $75,000 for failing to warn authorities about the attack. For 7.5 years of sentence, including time already served, he was released for good behavior into the witness protection program and given a new identity. No John Doe number 2 was ever identified. Nothing conclusive was ever reported regarding the owner of the unmatched leg. Okay, so there's a lot of shit that happened because of this. One or two pages at most in textbooks. Focus more on other subjects such as corruption in the Dust Bowl. Yeah, focusing on corruption is a good thing. But that's why this is such a valuable source. Look at this, all this information. Complete with conspiracy theories, memorial observances. Like, this thing is actually really beautiful. And yes, the pool is that clear. This right here is the line where it actually cuts off, and the pool is just reflecting that and this building, complete with the trees. This is a real picture. It's called the reflecting pool. And it's absolutely beautiful to look at, as you can see. And look at all these sources. Fucking 259, just boom, and then further reading that they didn't bother to put into this list. And then external links. So Wikipedia is a really good source of information, everybody, because it's all referenced, and they actually have to go through and they check the references, and they have people check this, and if there's not cited sources, then they will eventually try and find a source that can cite it, and if they can't, they remove it, if you have an account. So you can actually help with this. Scalping? Oh. By date, okay. In 2011. Hatchet attack. Cyber attack, shooting, stabbing, melee attack. Machete. Stabbing by sword. Timothy Kaufman. James Jackson Harris traveled from his home in the state of Maryland to New York City with the sole purpose of stalking and killing black men for a statement-making media spectacle. Wow. On March 20th, he allegedly attacked Timothy Kaufman, 66, in Midtown Manhattan with a sword, killing him. Jackson was alleged a reader of the infamous neo-Nazi alt-right website, The Daily Stormer. Okay. That makes sense. He's a shit human. Gotcha. Charlottesville car attack. Got it. Okay, so if this is... Yeah, this is the perpetrator. Train attack. Fatally stabbed 2 people and injured a third on Max. He was confronted for directing what the Portland's Police Bureau report later said would be best characterized as hate speech toward a variety of ethnicities. Oh. So he was a racist. Was screaming that he was a taxpayer, that colored people were ruining the city, and he had First Amendment right. Yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck this guy. Yep, James Alex Fields with the Vanguard, neo-Nazi group Vanguard America ran over Heather Heyer. Oh, yeah, the Antioch shooter. Nine African Americans were killed there. Okay. Manual. Why did he... Who... Fine. Native of Sudan. He was arrested in first and 43 other charges. The suspect indicated that the attack was an act of revenge for the Charleston shooting. Okay. So, that was a reaction to the Charleston shooting. Which I didn't even see it on here. Oh, Charleston's still en route, yep. Jesus. Assassination in 2018? Oh, they're active. Orange County, California, huh? A 19-year-old gay Jewish University of Pennsylvania student named Blaze Bernstein was murdered by Samuel Woodward, a former classmate and member of the neo-Nazi terrorist organization. Mail bombing attempts that were sent to the prominent Democrats and Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, Joe Biden, Eric Holder, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, Maxine Waters, Cory Booker, Robert De Niro, George Soros, John O'Brien, and James Clapper. John Brennan, yeah. Gregory Bush killed two black people outside a grocery store, and then got into a shootout with armed civilian bystanders. Synagogue shooting in Pittsburgh. Because, Tree of Life Synagogue, yep. Dude's a white nationalist. California Moss Fire. The Darul-Arqam Moss parking lot was broken into around 3:15 a.m. with the arsonist using a flammable liquid to catch the mosque on fire. 7 people inside the mosque woke up and put out the fire with a fire extinguisher. No one facing no damage. The arsonist left behind graffiti referencing the Christchurch mosque shooting in New Zealand. So he was never caught. The gunman who committed the Poway Synagogue shooting claimed responsibility for the arson attack in a manifest. Oh. John T. Ernest, an armed gunman motivated by anti-Semitism, believed in the white genocide, the Great Replacement conspiracy theory, and inspiration by the mosque shooting in Christchurch and the synagogue shooting in Pittsburgh, entered the Shabbat Poway synagogue during Sabbath services and opened fire, killing 1 and injuring 3 before fleeing. He was quickly apprehended, of course. And he said that he did the mosque fire. Willem van Spronsen attacked an ICE facility with guns and fire bombs. He burned a car and was killed when he attempted to light a propane tank on fire. His friends described him as an anarchist and anti-fascist. Yep. Praxis. See, do you notice a difference here? Let me just put this out up front for the TOS. I don't support any of the political violence. None of it. I support no political violence. But now let me point out a difference between these things. You've got the weathermen targeting federal buildings, trying to, and warning people a lot of the time to get out before it happens, so that people aren't getting injured. It's just the property damage and the statement that it could send. You've got guys like this guy who attack an ICE facility and tries to stop the fucking brutal practices of ICE, let's face it. You know, fuck ICE. And while both are violent, the motivations and the targets are much different than, you know, because you got those, and then you've got things motivated by anti-Semitism and white genocide conspiracy, a Nazi, versus targeting an ICE facility because he's an anarchist, so he's anti-state and anti-coercive hierarchy. There's a lot going on there. And he's an anti-fascist. ICE, a fascistic organization that belongs to the state. Yeah. You know. His belief set is different and more just, in my opinion, than his belief set or his belief set or his or his or his. I mean, he's obviously just a neo-Nazi. So that's that. Okay. Boogaloo killings. Stephen Carrillos were accused of 2 ambush-style attacks on police. The assailants in the first attack used pipe bombs and homemade guns, killing 2. In the second attack, assailants were involved in shootout with the police. The Gretchen Whitmer plot. Vehicle ramming attempt. I mean, come on. Black Hebrew Israelites killed a police officer in a cemetery. They then attacked a kosher grocery store, killing 3. See this? 100% disavow shit like this. Because that's not cool. It's still anti-Semitism, dude. Like, you can't just go attacking fucking Jewish people because you believe that you're the actual Israelites. It doesn't fucking matter. Alright? Israelites went a lot of places. You know what happens when you move from, you know, the Middle Eastern area? Pretty much Africa attached to the Middle East, that passage up to an area where everybody's fucking white and you're there for like 1,000 years. You end up becoming more white. Things change. It doesn't matter if you're the original Israelites. Alright? What matters is that you stop getting oppressed. Don't attack Jewish people. Attack systems. Metaphorically, with words. Because I am against political violence. Anyways, the server's up, the Discord's on. Before I do all that, I am going to jump to a break. Because I want to. How long has this been going? 1 hour 13. Alright. So, anti-Semitism, environmental terrorism, Islamist terrorism, left-wing and anti-government extremism, Palestinian and anti-Israel militancy, which there's a lot going on there. Like nationalists. Yeah. So there's definitely a lot going on. And what do you know? I covered some news and educated some people on different forms of terrorism and gave some opinions on why I think they're morally different, even if I do not support political violence. Yeah. So that's a thing. Anyways, I'm gonna go kill some things on Minecraft. Let's go take a break real quick. You know what, I can actually... Let me do that. Let me do that. We'll open Discord, but not join a channel yet. And we will put this onto that right there. Alright, and we are back, everybody. I am, at the house. It is nighttime. And I'm currently on Discord. I got the server muted, so I'm gonna go to bed real quick. I had server muted. If you're speaking, I can't hear you, sir. Are you... Hello? Wonder why I can't hear him. Oh, can the stream not hear me? Oh god. Okay, let me see if that helps. Oh, you guys couldn't hear me unless I'm in-game. Trying to figure out why I can't hear, Sam. Okay. Let's turn the render distance down to 12 chunks. Let's get it fast. Boost. Clouds. Off. Okay. Done. Back again. See if that helps with some of this. It's a bright sunny day. Well, hello, trading man. Podzol? What the hell is Podzol? I don't know why the audio is being so, scratchy. Options, music and sounds. Music off, voice speech. We can have that. Friendly creatures. 48, 52. Done. Done. Back to him. Sam? Are you there? I do not know if he is there. Yeah, I didn't know you could do this. I bet that is that. Hey, if somebody's in chat, can you say hello? I need to see if my overlay is working. Oh, I hear a Sam.
Bruises on both my knees for you, Daniel. Are you there, my sir?
Yeah, are you there? Can you hear
Are
me?
you there, Dan?
Can you hear
Oh,
me?
your thing's flashing like you're talking, but I cannot hear.
Interesting. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
There we go. Okay.
Sorry, I got drawn away.
I just realized I need to do something here.
Oh, what's that?
Show my
The
chat.
science guy. Bill Nye, the science guy.
Chat box source. And I want it to be over.
Don't dox Bill Nye.
Actually, I want it to be like right there. Boom.
Are you already in, or?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm actually there's a wandering trader that was right in front of me a moment ago.
The wandering weed salesman.
Yeah, he
I
just
love wandering
he's
thieves.
over there, but he's actually got like dye and something called Posmol on him. I don't know what that is.
Podzol?
Podzol, yeah.
Podzol, it's the stuff that grows around your tree over there.
Let me close that.
I can hear like the stream in the background because there's me with a delay.
You can hear the stream in the background, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
In fact, I'm hearing myself talk about the stream in the background right now.
Oh, somebody must be listening to it around you.
Oh, you know what? It's open on my YouTube.
Ah.
I'm just a dork. I love it when the answer is just I'm being a dork. That seems fine to me. I can solve that. I can just quit dorking.
I really wish that it would show my fucking chat overlay. It's here.
It doesn't let you.
I guess
Oh, did you see my upgrade to the wheat farm, Dan?
What?
Did you see my upgrade to my wheat farm?
No. I haven't.
Go. I'm gonna kill this guy. Got him. All right. Great success. All the pandas are dead. Or llamas, or whatever they are. There's like basically the same thing, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Now, why is it not showing my chat bar? It shows it here, but when I go in game, it
I only
doesn't.
got one lead. Really wanted 2 leads. Oh well. I guess 1 lead for me.
Minimize that. It's getting to be dark.
I already gave you back your armor, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you didn't pick up your sword.
No, I did.
Oh, there's a knockback 2, sharpness
That's not
3,
it. I
breaking
have my
3.
sword.
Oh. Oh, this is only looting 2. This must be some random roll I did.
Yeah, I have Nidai Kotetsu in hand, right here.
Oh, that's right, because yours has an interesting name.
I don't know what's going on. I am laggy.
Are you?
Yeah. I even turned down some of the graphics, so I'm actually gonna check something real quick.
Here, let me make sure it's not a problem on my end. I'm going to close everything that isn't server related.
God, no, it's on my end.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's my processor.
Can I smack you with my meat? Will that help you?
No.
Oh, you got thorns.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Like, smacks you, gets hurt.
And it didn't do anything to me.
Awesome.
So, apparently Trump was going to try to move to Mar-a-Lago, and the agreement that was signed with Mar-a-Lago for him to get like special tax credits was that no person could live there for more than 3 bouts of 7 days consecutively. So he could only stay there for 21 days, and then he'd have to go stay somewhere else, and then he could come back and stay 21 days, and then go somewhere else.
Right.
So
What exactly does...
Florida's like, no, you can't do this. We don't want you to still to live here.
Wow. So they're just like, go fuck yourself, Trumpy?
Pretty much. I gotta figure out why I'm not getting any frames, really. And why my... You know what? Since it's not showing up anyways, let's just remove the chat box overlay. Or I could just go to my general thing and see if it shows up here.
Think you just put too much weight on your computer?
Maybe. So if I hit F3, yeah, I'm using like everything I can.
Yeah. Probably not good when your computer's over 9,000.
Probably not. So, purely gaming. Let's just do that. It should show up easier. No, it's actually worse. Alright, well that sucks. I was gonna stream some Minecraft, but I think that this program, with the stuff that it can do, is putting a little more strain on the computer than it's used to. Oh God, yeah. So it doesn't hurt for politics and stuff, but if I wanted to stream Minecraft, I have to go to a different program, or I can
That
just
would
make
just keep
Minecraft
letting us.
videos. Ooh, wait, actually,
I'm just doing some routine maintenance, getting some more potion making gunk.
oh no, stop that. Okay, good. I stopped it recording.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll take some of the strain out. Oh yeah, that dropped the processing in half. The program's taking. There we go. And when it's actually caught up to what it should be doing, that should be better. And I'm gonna go ahead and just remove that because it's not showing up.
Hey Dan. We need to kill phantoms.
Why?
Potions are slow falling.
Oh, is that how you get those?
Uh-huh. You have to get phantom membranes, and as far as I can tell, we don't have it. Yeah. I can build a farm for that, but yeah, we don't appear to have any. Could have sworn I collected a couple somewhere along the way.
They're probably back at the other house.
No, I don't think so. I'm not certain, but...
Man, the only way we can do that is to just not sleep for like 3 days.
Mm-hmm. We just purposely, and on the bright side, they'll come for both of us if we stay awake. We'll both spawn in some, and so we can kill somewhere between 1 and 9 a night pretty quick. Because the longer you're awake, the more of them that come for you.
What? I jumped onto the... Okay, whatever.
On the bright side, in my opinion, the easiest way to fight them is with a sword.
Why do you say that?
Because they're too hard to hit with a bow, really.
Oh, so not necessary. I jumped at that, you piece of shit game.
What's that?
It won't let me jump and get onto the thing I'm trying to get onto, the scaffolding that I set on the side of the building.
Oh.
I'm literally jumping at it, and the game's like, nah, fuck your jump button, it's not gonna work.
Made it, Dan.
Yeah, see, and... Fucking jump!
The space bar.
I did. I know you could hear that. Thank you. And yeah, just straight through it. As soon as
But
I
it's
did.
because it doesn't stop you. You have to stop.
Well, I did. As soon as I saw my character touch it, I just still went straight through it. This is ridiculous. Alright, fine. I'm out. So what's up with this wheat farm?
Oh, it's over here at the... It's a simple fix. I just didn't like how narrow the entry was.
What do you mean? Oh.
Over here.
Oh, yeah, you just put another... Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I widened it out a little bit, so it's just nicer going down into it. And it's symmetrical with the footprint of the building, for what that matters.
Hey, there's
Which
a
is
Enderman in our cow farm.
Huh.
Hi, buddy. Oh, tell me you're about to come try and attack me, please. I will destroy you.
Destroy him, Dan.
I'm about to.
His destruction is imminent by way of Dan.
Come here.
Well, if we got to stay awake for days, I think I'm going to work on queuing up
Come here.
some of these guys out of the mosh pit before it stops working because there's too many guys in the mosh pit and they start exploding out of it. Because in my other world, they were escaping because I had overfilled it and they ended up running around like crazy.
I got an eye.
Got an eye. Nice.
Or a pearl, I guess.
I know what you meant. Okay. That turned off in time. Oh, I need to put my axe on my hotbar. Yeah, I'm gonna, as long as we have to stay awake for a few days, I figure I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of that and start working on putting villagers into the queue. Because that keeps me out in the yard and where the phantoms can attack me.
Meanwhile, I'm going to do the opposite strategy since I know that I need to be awake for 3 days because I just slept before you logged in.
Mm-hmm. And then slept after I logged in.
I'm going down to the basement.
Yep, that seems fine. And night is falling, so... But the first night we shouldn't see any phantoms.
No.
But we definitely need to
have
put
to be
in
up
some
for 3
slow
days.
falling. They say that, but you can see one even if you've only been awake for a night.
I haven't yet. Alright, what did I find over here that I had to stop for? Oh yeah. Fucking gravel.
What's that?
There's in one of the mine areas that I'm at, because I just kind of made a whole area mine.
Yeah.
And I had to stop because I didn't have a shovel and it was taking too long to deal with the gravel around.
Yeah, I could see that.
Like, why did I stop here? Was it lava or was it, oh yeah. It's
like I didn't have the capacity to dig gravel at the time.
Not efficiently. Now I have a shovel.
Nice. Shovels are nice.
Yeah. Silky is nice too. So, let's go Silky.
Let's go Silky. Let's go Silk.
There's gonna be diamonds around here. I feel it.
You feel it in your diamonds or something.
I feel it in my nose.
Blow down. You lay off the crack. Crack smoking commie.
Don't judge me.
Haha.
God damn.
Just hit a chicken with an egg from like a ridiculous distance. I feel like a badass.
That's my ultimate failing. I didn't bring fucking torch.
Oh, yeah, you'll want torch.
Probably.
I'm lighting up the hill above our house. There's still lots of dark spots up here.
Everything.
That's right now. Purchase that.
Oh my god. Okay. Hey, look, more redstone. Hey, look, more redstone.
We almost. It'll just pick it up with Soap Touch. At least it's an XP store that way.
Yep.
Wait a minute. In all my fiddling with this door, I made it silly. There we go. There we go. Much better.
I know I'm eventually going to run into more lava, but until then...
No. What happened to Soho?
Oh, wait, hold on. Did I do smart boy things? I did.
What'd you do?
A, have my ender chest on me, and B, left, some torches in my ender chest.
Yeah, smart boy. Smart boy.
Yeah, I did smart boy things. Do I have a bed on me? I fucking do, not that it matters right now, because I'm trying to be awake. You know, I think it was 3 days for the phantoms to show up.
I believe that is correct, yes.
But do you know why that they would choose that?
Because that's how long it takes you to get enough sleep deprivation to start hallucinating.
Yeah.
So maybe they're just very painful figments of your imagination.
Oh, that is interesting.
What's that?
I found a whole other cave system.
Nice. At the very least, go through and light it up, because we need to light up everything in the area so our soon-to-come creeper. Double creeper? Have one creeper blow the other creeper for you.
They blew each other up.
Yep, that's how it goes.
I lit it up, though, so it shouldn't have anything, and then I'm going to cover it back up, because I don't...
Did you know that you can, I just threw an egg at a creeper. But did you know that you can, set a creeper off with a flint and steel?
Really?
Yeah, if you spark a flint and steel at a creeper, it lights up and it can't stop. And the best way, if you need to get past a creeper, and you're just going to have to, like, blow him up to do it, run straight through him.
Oh.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, you just don't stop.
If you just sprint
or
facing straight towards him and run right through the entity, then you will never get harmed when it blows up as long as you keep running. It's something I learned just here recently from IBX Toy Cat, one of the content creators I watch. He's a silly British guy.
Do, 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 do. Not the most interesting thing, but looking for diamonds, because we are getting low.
On the bright side, we don't really have to use them for much anymore.
That's true. I just like having that nice stack of diamond blocks.
But this is socialist server, so, you know, we share diamonds, so...
Oh, wait, because you said gold is just as good, pretty much, for a, what do you call it?
Beacon?
Yeah.
Yes, gold is actually one of the best things to use.
Yeah, that's good to know.
It certainly is, yes. Alright, so it's not perfect. I haven't lit up everything in the damn egg.
But I want to show off my vast riches from all the work that I've put in. I want diamond. It's part of the reason I'm actually down here. Hey, look, more coal. We actually need this now.
Not terribly so, but kinda.
No, we definitely do.
I've got lots of coal ore.
Not really. I kind of used some to get experience this year.
Oh, when?
When I stacked up a whole bunch of coal in the yard.
Oh,
Break it.
yeah, I got you. You almost did it without a soak touch pick on you. I mean, I've got a stack plus 8 in here.
There's more than I thought there was, but
yeah.
Hey, look, even more. Do we even have a fortune? Oh yeah, we do. Fortune trois.
Fortune trois. Get them diamonds on my car. You gotta get them with the best you did.
And that is in this. This is still, oh, this is 10? This is 11. Okay, so I need to be here.
You know the day destroys the night. Night divides. I tried to run, tried to hide. Break on through to the other side. Yeah, we're going through to the other side. Do, 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 do. You know what I really think we need more of? These, the guys that always have iron trades, the toolsmiths. How many toolsmiths do you think is enough toolsmiths?
I don't fucking know.
Like 1 million?
Not that many. I will find you diamonds, I swear. Well, I'm finding a lot of fucking coal. You know, not necessarily bad, but... See, now I'm at 12 and I don't want to be, so...
Oh,
put some dirt there. And a couple of blocks there. And there we go. Lapis. Not that we even really need it. Is this back at 10? It is. 10 should work, though.
yeah, I went and watched the new Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah?
It wasn't exactly the Wonder Woman I expected. It was the most unconventional bad guy I've ever seen.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know how much I want to tell you. Do you have any intention of ever watching it?
I don't fucking know.
Well, the bad guy, there's this magic stone that was made by an evil god, a kind of trickster god of lies kind of guy. But it's a stone that you touch it and make a wish, then it'll grant whatever wish you ask it. The problem is it's a very monkey's paw kind of wish. And so it gives you whatever you ask for, but takes your greatest attribute from you.
All right.
Is this bad guy, really this misguided guy, or should I say, decides he wants the stone. And once he gets it, what do you think he asks for?
I would know.
He asks to be the stone. So he can go around influencing people and getting them to make wishes kind of on his behalf in some scenarios and let him gain more and more strength. Which is kind of strange because it's very obvious that what the thing is taking from him is the only thing he has, which is his health. So he starts, getting reals. Oh yeah, like his eyes start.
But, I should have forewarned spoilers, but anyone who's watching this knows spoilers.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
Well, I didn't reveal anything that's like movie breaking. That's
I
the
might end up watching.
You know me, I'm pretty good at telling you some, but yeah, I mean, it definitely starts wearing on the guy. They never tell you that's why the thing's harming his health. But you kind of realize the guy has nothing but his health and his good looks. As a result, it starts wearing on him, so he's like bleeding from every fucking orifice. Every time he fulfills a wish for somebody, it harms him a little bit. No babies. Uh-oh. I may have to go fiddle with the wheat farm.
What do you mean?
Well, the villager breeder. I've had all sorts of troubles with it here recently where it's been doing strange things. Well, one of the strange things it's doing is I have to go see if the villagers will accept wheat. If they won't take any wheat from me, I have to tear up all their farms.
Damn. What losers.
Oh, don't push me in there. Okay. Both villagers want the wheat. Maybe the problem is they just don't have enough wheat on them right now.
There, now my ender chest is full.
Full of what?
Blocks that I'm just gonna be carrying back.
Oh no. I'm a dummy.
What'd you do?
I jumped into a thing I shouldn't have jumped into.
Stuff happens.
Yeah. I like to say this doesn't happen very often, but I do it all the time. That's why I have a way out. Kind of built. You making a baby? Make it a baby, please.
No, not with you watching. That's... We're not exhibitionists. We don't like being watched.
Make it a baby, Dan. They're making a baby. I got it fixed again.
Yay. They got over their shyness.
Huh?
They got over their shyness. They decided they'd let you watch.
They overcome their shyness. Now they're calling me your highness. And the world screams, kiss me, son of God. And the world screams, kiss me, son of God. I've had you listen to that song before, right?
Uh-huh. Where are
Actually,
you, diamonds or something?
very much a song about people or somebody who wants to use the greater goods of socialism to benefit themselves and hurt others.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, people misappropriate things like that all the time to try and use power to gain.
Oh God, yes, that's the biggest problem with that
With any
form
good
of thing.
concept.
Well, yeah, all good concepts can be ruined by bad people. That's the way it goes. Oh no, you don't. What do you think you're doing? You just keep on walking, buddy. Just keep on keeping on. Nope. I said keep on keeping on. How about you go to your hole, buddy? I don't know what your deal is, but you are gonna be a Fletcher. It's your destiny.
He's like, I don't want to be.
Well, I desperately need Fletchers, and I desperately need this man to walk across the bridge.
Alright, I think I've done enough. I haven't found any gold or any diamonds, but I found gold and redstone and lapis and coal.
Oh, have you finally discovered your destiny? Don't you dare walk back. I will rape your face or something.
No.
In a video game. It's a villager. I just threatened them. You have to threaten them or they won't do anything. It's not my fault. It's the villagers.
Poor villagers. The abuse you suffer.
It's their own fault. If they weren't so painfully dumb all the time.
I'm blaming the programmer for being a Nazi.
It's true. Well, I mean, I'm not. Man, it hurts my soul that Notch was a Nazi.
Yeah, no, I love this game. And then
But, you know.
that he was a Nazi and that the villagers are supposed to be, Jews. So he made them painfully dumb and really greedy with a lot of their trades. But if you do it right, you can haggle with them. And then they also make noises like,
They spawn iron golems, which is a bit of Jewish folklore.
Yeah. So
I love that I could do a 6-man queue with this. It makes it so much quicker.
I got that widened out to an acceptable manner. Let me go collect my... Good, I still have a slot open. Let me go collect my ender chest.
I don't need torches. My chest up here. I do. I got a stack and a half. Heck yeah. You know what? Let's put that in my inventory. Get rid of the stupid egg. I'm so tired of chickens, Dan. We should start a war on chickens. All chickens that aren't in the pen die. All chickens are a kill on sight.
All the chickens in the pen?
No, they could stay. I don't know why. We might need them eventually or something.
No, there's a large chest here. Let's just start putting some fucking stone in it.
Yeah. Because as soon as you think, oh, I don't need that, you'll need it.
And it's just the bottom chest in the very bottom of the house. And yeah.
It prefers the term submissive. Actually, I don't even know. Is there? I wonder if there is a nice term for a bottom.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've always just used the term bottom.
I don't know. Never really looked into that.
Yeah, I hear you. I may be gay, but I'm not very involved in gay culture.
I'm not super involved in what some people would consider the correct term for.
I'm sure there's somebody who doesn't like the word. Because, there's people who have an advertisement to the word moist.
Yeah.
Not even whenever you talk about it in a, sexual term. Just if you use it generally, this cake is moist.
Like, ew,
It's
don't use that word. That's literally.
Go fuck yourself.
It's a
I
description.
will use whatever descriptor I damn well like. They're my adjectives, and I am using them.
They're my adjectives, and I want them now.
That's right.
What the fuck is this random stairwell that has been built? What is this?
I don't know. Where is it?
I don't know. I didn't build it. It's over by the sheep farm. Oh, Jesus. Is this the beginning of the...
Oh, that's supposed to be our slime farm.
There's
no slimes down there, so I wouldn't worry about it.
It's at layer level 7.
Yeah, it's because I need to be able to... If it did work, I needed it to be where I could build a minecart track underneath it. And... Stupid creeper. I guess that's all the more incentive to light this area up. Jesus.
What area needs to be lit up?
Most of them, to be honest. Currently, I'm across the stream that I made.
More torches, more better.
But this is where the creeper spawned, is up here on this hillside. I'm just tired of this little fucker just blowing holes and everything, you know?
Yeah, it's
More than
when
anything.
I want them, but I don't want them now. There's a light.
Yeah, we have this whole walled-in area. We should probably make it pretty secure. So do you think this game was all just to make people feel comfortable with enslaving Jewish people? Or was this only goal? It's a Nazi.
I don't know, honestly. It could be.
There, I made you a chicken, Dan. Made you a chicken. I'm gonna go kill that chicken now. Oh God, there's a whole horde of them.
So you probably should.
Oh, I've killed a bunch of them. I have 16 chicken on me.
Oh no, my dirt.
My dirt.
Why is it placing there? Fuck you, place on the wall where I need you to.
Oh my God, I forgot I had 67 levels.
My roof is lit, alright?
Oh, damn, dude, my roof is lit. Look how dope this roof is. The roof is on fire.
Oh,
We don't need no water. Let that motherfucker burn.
oh, my legs and back are starting to hurt from all the sitting I've done today.
Why are you so lazy, Dan?
Well, see, I was playing games with my friends, and now I'm online playing games with my friends.
Seems legit. We still have spawns around the house. Because we just had a zombie knocking on the front door.
Ow.
Well, I don't know. Let me look around. I'm looking at the light rating all around the house. 11. If it's not over a 7, then it can be spawnable.
I mean,
You can tell just below your coordinates that tell you which way you're facing. It says the block light level.
10, 13, 12, 11, 10, 10, 12.
Yeah, I haven't found anything under an 8.
9.
Chickens! Oh my god, I hate you. They're like freaking cockroaches. Every time you think you killed them all, there's more.
Yeah, it's probably this hole.
Very plausible. I'm out of torches. Here, I have a solution to that hole.
Fill it in.
Yeah, but all I have on me now is iron blocks. I don't think that's a choice.
No, I've got some bullshit ass diorite. Give me a second.
Oh, well, fill it in with dirt. We don't want any, like, surface. We don't want just, like, a patch of diorite in the yard. That's not... I'm just gonna go grab some damn dirt, dude. That hole doesn't need to be fixed so bad that it can be filled in with something ugly. We're getting a little low on dirt.
No, we're not.
Well, yeah, it's not a full box yet at the moment. Although, I guess if I'd have pulled it from elsewhere, it probably still would be. I'm just lazy and went to the dirt box. Run! Run, you stupid Steve. I think as long as I'm up here with a big stack of dirt, I'm going to fix all the other damn holes.
There shouldn't really be that many holes.
Like 9 or 12 of them.
Now, we do have just a sheer rock cliff face. But, you know.
What about it?
I'm trying to figure out how we can... You know what?
What?
That's how I do it. If I can.
How's that?
Well, what I do is I'm gonna dig this out a bit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then start making stairs up. So that they can start, like, here.
Yeah, let me come take a peek at what you're doing. Oh, wait, 1 second. I found another creeper hole. I'm about out of dirt from trying to fill in all these damn creeper holes. Jesus. Jesus.
I'm just standing on the spot.
Alright, I just used all the dirt I had. I'll come back and finish fixing that creeper hole in a minute.
I'm below you.
Yeah, I see that. Are you just gonna make a straightaway stairwell?
Well, it's gonna go up, starting here, and I'm digging out, and just...
Right, but it could be more interesting if we make it so it's not just a straight stairwell.
No, I mean, we can make it...
Started off to one side or the other.
We can make it go from, like, right here,
and
then go up, and then curve.
Yeah. I just giving you suggestions. I'll let you do your thing, but I'm saying if you give it some curvature, it'll be more interesting looking.
Yeah, that's what my ex said.
What's that?
What?
That's what your egg said?
Ex, but yeah.
Or if you make it bend?
If you add some curvature, it'll be more interesting.
Yeah?
Don't worry about it. Never mind.
I'm worried. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I'm worried.
Yeah, maybe. Anyways, I'm gonna.
Anyways.
I'm gonna take a break because my leg really does, like, my butt cheeks hurt from sitting down all day. It's going into my thigh. It's a pain in the ass. So, let me hit that one.
The kid's too smart to ever learn, too on fire to feel the burn.
Alright, everybody. I am pretty much back. Let me get this. I don't think that short break is really going to help my legs too much, but I do need to rejoin the Discord. There we go. Added on that. Let's go back to game. Back to game. Now I'm the only one on here for the moment. That's alright. So I want to build this with interesting blocks. So let's go with polished black stone bricks. Some chiseled. We'll put some that's not going to be enough. Stairs should be uniform, I feel. There we go. This should be enough. Okay, so go back to this. Real quick. Place those. Get my wallet out of my damn pocket. Scoot forward. And be set. You know what? I want it to extend over. Mm, mm, mm. Ooh, wait. From the platform out the back. We'll just break all of this to save some material. Boom. actually just come up with a brilliant idea. Should probably actually just keep this extension here so that it's a little bit more wieldy. Then I can extend the blocks out like that. So far. Outline it with other stuff. There we go. Spread out everything. You have to try and make things better for comrades. Voila.
I returned.
All right.
Sorry about that. Call me a lumberjack because I dropped a log. Weird.
What?
It's too weird to want to explain. Oda tried to explain it to me earlier, and I was just bewildered. And he finally showed me the picture. I'm still not quite sure. I don't think it's worth confusing people over. Even if you think it's funny, it's not so funny that it's worth confusing people.
Yeah, it depends.
So I said something about it.
So I learned something very interesting about Minecraft yesterday, Dan.
Oh?
Yeah. Did you know that Minecraft determines all sorts of things by a method known as floating points? And it's, like when things are done to like the 22nd power and things like that in computing.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense to you?
Kinda.
Oh, have you ever heard of the far lands in Minecraft where the laws of Minecraft start to break down at a point and things get weird?
You did tell me about that at a point, yes.
Well, you don't even have to make it to the far lands for Minecraft to start to fall apart. Whenever you reach this certain point at 4,190,000 like 6, basically this big number. But with the way floating point math works, that number is represented in Minecraft as 22 to the 22nd power, which means that it computes it as 22 ones followed by 22 zeros. And that causes errors in floating point math when you have a series of ones followed by the exact same series of zeros. And so things start to break down, and all the math that makes Minecraft work stops working. So, like, when you reach this point, you literally fall through the world because the things that tell the blocks to be solid no longer work properly. So they're all like a weird blend of blocks where it no longer allows you to walk on it as though it's solid ground. You literally just fall through the world and out through the bottom of the bedrock and die in the void.
Very interesting.
Well, and then if you start placing items in this area, then those items look very strange. And amongst those strange looking items, let me go get you a stone cutter, buddy. It looks like you're about to have to cut some stairs.
Yes. At a point I will.
So I've got a stone cutter I'm not using anymore, so I'll just bring it to you. But, like, if you plant a sunflower in this area, then it does weird things to the sunflowers. Like, instead of them looking like normal sunflowers, they end up elongated and are like a yellow band with an orange band on the top and bottom that looks like you're watching TV in Letterbox. And lecterns start to get really strange. Fences become two-dimensional. They disappear if you view them from the side. And just weird stuff like that. And I watched this IBX Toy Cats video over what happens when you reach that point and how weird Minecraft starts to become. And then after you start getting past that, because of different floating point errors, things get real strange. And eventually you get to the point where the world will generate in like almost fractal patterns where it's overlapping biomes. So it's the same biome stacked on top of itself again and again and again and again, and all sorts of weird stuff.
Well,
But yeah, the sorts of things that start to happen when Minecraft breaks down are very strange. Here, toss me some of those Blackstone bricks, and I'll fill out this little line you're missing right here behind me. Thank you, sir. Got it. That should be plenty. I might have done that wrong by the way you're building it. I think it's a nice smooth transition though. It feels real good going up.
this is actually going to take a lot of material for me to finish because I want to put some railing on the side. And then this here, when you're walking up to it, I want to fill in the underside and block this off with some contrasting thing so that it's not just floating rock stuck off of nothing. I want to fill this in.
I don't know.
With the contrast.
I definitely see what you're saying, but I think it, regardless of the fact that it's a little bit floaty, it looks structurally sound. It looks like it's built back into this wall.
I just want the contrast in it so that it's not
Fair,
all
fair.
just black stone.
That makes perfect sense. I just wanted to let you know that I think you actually did it in such a way that you could get away with it. There you go. Really wish some phantoms would attack. This should be like night number 4, shouldn't it?
Uh-huh. I have to build out a way to be able to do this. So.
You may be too narrow on some of these points to be able to do that. Because like right here is going to be
with additional.
Yeah, okay.
Like
that makes me glad I went ahead and widened this wall because that works out to be able to give you a railing. Uh-oh. I'm glad to see the stonecutter came in handy. I got it here just about in the nick of time, didn't I?
Just about. Although because I'm going to have to widen all this out, I may not have enough.
Do you need me to bring you some? We got enough
Blackstone.
blackstone.
I made too many stairs.
No, that's okay. We'll use them elsewhere. How many stacks of stairs did you make?
I only made like one stack plus 13.
That's still quite a few, though.
Yeah, I thought it was going to take more to do this.
That's okay. It's not the end of the world. We have a whole bastion we can rip apart for it, so. I am going to convert all of the blackstone we have into blackstone stairs, I think. Or not stairs. Blackstone, what you call it? No, not wall, just Blackstone. Well, you have to make I'm going to come use your stone cutter because I don't know how this stuff works, and the stone cutter gives you the most options. So give me a sec. I'll be right there. If I can figure out how jumping works, Jesus. I swear this guy just retards out sometimes. Oh, wait. Bad pejorative. There we go.
Redonk, though.
Huh?
He does get a little redonk, though.
Yeah, he's just stupid. He's just stupid. Like, sometimes they just don't feel like jumping. It's real annoying. Okay, so I can make Blackstone, but not the cracked variety. I guess you have to cook it in a furnace to get that.
Okay, I've got it to where you shouldn't get hurt if you do run off. For some reason.
What if I want to get hurt?
Don't.
Ah. Tell me what to do.
So yeah, I mean, if you really want to get hurt, you can fall there, but...
Yay!
That's only because I don't have more fencing.
Here, buddy.
Just polished blackstone all over the place.
Yeah, that way you can make some more steers. Not stairs, but walls. You can add more to the stairs.
So let's
I see you figured out what I was going to tell you. That you'd need to put blocks underneath the wall. Yeah. I dig it though, Dan. This looks really fucking cool. We can come back and add some cracked blackstone later and give it a little bit of variance. Maybe even some of the gilded blackstone, just because it's pretty.
Can't fall there now. Can't fall there. And then...
So that's all I care about gilded blackstone for. Technically, you can get gold out of it, but frankly, I don't think we really need gold out of it.
No, probably not.
Everybody loves my kitty. He's fluffy. Fluffy. Alright. Damn it, zombie. Why are you here? You're not the kind of mob I'm trying to hunt. How about you die? Kind of disappointed we didn't see any dang phantoms.
Yeah, I know, right?
Phantoms never show up when you freaking want them, I swear. We've been awake for days. What more do they want for us? Do they want from us?
You know what? Here we go. We don't need it.
And we're not gonna take it. Oh, sorry. See, I could have sworn I had some phantom membranes somewhere. Maybe I left them in my chest? No, there's some dark oak in there I'd like to have. I should probably use all these levels I have and make something while I'm here. Let me grab up some emeralds. Drop off some blackstone. Instead of whoop.
These are really taking my time. Make it too tall, then people can't just run off the fucking edge and die.
Once a little death here and there, right?
It's usually pretty distressing, I'll tell you what. Why? Why would you place it that way? That's not the direction that anything else is going here. There we go. We now have safe passage.
Nice. Good shovel, Bean.
Fuck that torch there.
Damn it.
Fuck that torch.
I hate it when I accidentally buy a chest plate I didn't need. $19 on some pants. Cool. I'm gonna make a set of gear. What should I name this set, buddy?
Excellent question. I don't know. Whatever you feel like.
I've been naming things like good ol' and sweet sets.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you at the moment.
What the good are you, laddie? I was just...
My brain is...
Oh, yeah?
I am getting kind of tired.
Are you? Been a long day, buddy?
A little bit. I woke up with a phone charger wrapped around my face.
Awesome.
Yeah, because my phone charger...
A little autoerotic asphyxiation for you there.
It was wrapped around my face at least, and not my neck.
I think you were doing it wrong.
Potentially.
You can't come harder by wrapping a phone charger around your face.
I don't think I was trying to come at all in my sleep, although it could have been.
Yeah?
There is always that possibility.
I won't judge you either way.
Put these back. Those there. Put those on there. Okay. That's a pretty good little run. I built some stairs. What do you guys think on stream? I got stairs.
They suck, dude.
Look at my stairs. They go up to my house. They go all the way up to my house. Wow. And then if I want to, I can just go oh yeah, look, my house, it's pretty cool. You know, it's got a decent little layout. I'm going to work on expanding it here a bit. I'm going to put some towers on it because I feel like it. See, it's going to go out to here. I need to remove all that because that's how stuff can get on top of the house, but nothing can get in the house, so that's fine. And then I can just, loop. So I got myself my trapdoors, and then here's basement 1. And I got loop, loop. See, and there's basement 2, and basement 2 is awesome because it goes clink, and then you see all this. Oh, wait, what's this? Is that villager trading hall connected to the monstrosity of a house I'm building up top, where I'm gonna have this massive castle, and then my villagers are gonna be working inside the protection of the mountain that I own? That's fucking right. Protecting
Damn
my
straight.
proletariat. Yeah, they're dumb little pearls, but damn it, they're so useful, and I try and protect them.
Yeah, that's kind of how you power game in Minecraft. You get a shit ton of villagers.
And then, see, we got the other house. See, I just ran all the way from the stairs in front of my old mine entrance, up to my house, down into my basement, into my trading hall, back to my other house, which is all interconnected. So it's all one house. That's right. This is the, okay, if the house is north, it faces, if that's my north, because, yeah, that's the way the house faces. So this is the east wing. And then I need to build the west wing later.
Never did like that show.
Yeah, I never watched it. But if we have an east wing, we need a west wing. You know, balance. And so,
Nope.
to accomplish that, I'm going to need to...
Hey, this guy finally found his way. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna go put another villager in. Man, if I had realized how long it's gonna take to get 157 villagers, I might have made it a little less villager intensive.
And so if I want to do a west wing, I'm going to have to build it down here. So I'm going to have to, like... from the sub-basement at some point, I'm going to have to tunnel my way out and terraform probably all of this right here. Although, we do have this cave system directly under the house that I kind of forgot about.
Where are you terraforming?
I'm not terraforming nothing right now.
Hmm.
Although I found out how some stuff could just wander into our fucking house.
How so?
Well, see, we've got this cave system.
Uh-huh.
We have some torches in. But, part of the problem is it legit just... What the fuck? Jump when I tell you to jump, please. Get up here. It legit goes underneath our wall.
Hmm. Ah, that's not too big a deal. Hold loud.
Then can just walk up here. Boom. Now we have a wall. I'm actually gonna fucking fill in the covering for this.
And I was really hoping to get some phantom membranes.
Yeah, the
But
Phantom's decided now.
yeah, the phantoms just decided they don't feel like spawning. I've even been hanging out in the yard, standing on top of golems, trying to get them to spawn. Not the golems, the phantoms. Oh, damn it! I'm trying to get better at the quick run jump thing.
Yeah, I'm just filling in this hole so that we don't have to deal with it. I'm putting it a couple layers, and then I'm gonna figure out how I can tunnel my way over.
Uh-oh, Dan. Your stairs are dangerous.
What do you mean? Spawner?
They, you didn't light them up well enough for them to be unspawnable.
I thought stairs were an unspawnable thing.
Yes, but there are flat spots, and they are definitely at light level 7 here. Nope, yep. Light 4.
You know what? Let's take that. Let's slap a torch on it. Because it was just a random torch sitting right next to another torch not doing anything.
Let's see about right here being the better spot. But yeah, I just killed a skeleton that was standing up here.
Good for you. Or something. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. Something to kill. Gotta find me somebody to kill.
Oh my god.
Okay. I got your stairs all lit up. Damn it, I walked too close to the dang chickens.
Sticks.
I really wish the phantoms would spawn, so I could knock on them with a sword and face to death. Oh my god, I have so many freaking eggs in my inventory. I just need an incinerator to throw eggs into at this point. Because I want to get rid of the eggs, so I want to throw them because I don't want to store them. But if I do that, there we go. There we go.
It's sitting on the thing. I got
Got zombies on the stairs now.
Zombies.
Yeah, they're spawning in your old cave entrance.
Oh yeah, I need to fill that in. Let me get some blocks to do some work. Fuck. Okay. Dirt. Go away, dirt. Let's not have it be too contrasty. But I think a couple stacks of that should do the trick.
That's halfway through the 4th night. No, 5th night. There really should be phantoms.
Uh-huh.
Phantoms, inbounds.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to fix it, but I think the server always opens in easy mode. So I very much feel like we might have been playing in easy.
Yeah, but Phantom should still.
Yeah. They're after you, not me, so.
There's 3 of them on.
Walk out in the open, buddy. Walk out in the open.
Oh, I am.
Okay, good. And only kill them with your sword if you can.
Oh, I've only got my sword out, so. Man, they get me before I can get a beat on them with some of this inbound lag.
Alright, that's 1. That's 3 pushes of slow falling for the end.
So many more now.
Yeah. Kill a few of them, they keep coming.
I'm just trying to use something I thought was a good fucking contrast for these stairs.
What do you think of it?
Smooth stone? I like it.
Yeah. Nice, I'm up to 4. What are you up to? I know you picked up at least 2.
I don't know. I'm fucking getting lag.
Are you still streaming?
Yeah, I need to figure something out on that. It's gonna fucking die to the sun before it can even swing back at me. Nope, here it comes. There he goes.
Yeah, I shot him with a bow. I figured it was better to take him out myself and maybe get one than let the sun do it and definitely not get one. How many did you end up with, buddy?
What?
Phantom membranes. It kind of looks like bone meal. Toss them to me. Thank you. I'm gonna go make us. I guess that'll be 18 potions of slow falling. That should be about right. We'll need them. They really are lifesavers.
No, I know what you're doing.
Do you have any glass laying around?
I think so.
No, we only have glass panes. That's trouble.
Glass panes in the ass.
Right. I'm going to take the doom spoon and grab a swimming cap. I'm going to go get me some sand. I'll be right back.
Oh. Hey, Sam.
Uh-huh.
You needed a spot dug out behind the villagers so that you could get a zombie to nibble their butts?
Yes.
What if I told you I dug out a spot?
I'd be a little bit worried, but hopeful that it all went out well.
Well, I'm working on digging a spot. Problem is...
Well, it has to be like a pretty much perfect thing, because it's got to be where he's just, head to their lower half in height.
Come look at what I did.
Okay.
Come to my stage.
Give me 1 sec. I'm collecting a bunch of sand off the bottom and now the top of the water. On the bright side, I put in very little time, and I think I'm about to get about 2 stacks worth of sand. I should have gotten depth strider boots while I was doing this. Be a lot quicker.
I don't know where
Nice.
you are right now.
Oh, I'm out by your podzol tree. I forget what they call it, spruce or whatever.
Oh, the big ass one?
Uh-huh.
The only problem with the zombie littering plan?
What's that? Oh, no. It'll need to be in the spot where this wall is.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I just dug.
Actually, oh, never mind. I actually already have a trench built for that.
Okay.
You can see that there's a gap between there, so you're fine. Don't worry about that.
I was looking for a way that I could actually build outwards to another area, and then discovered that I just ran into that, so I'm just gonna...
Yeah, I think that tunnel is pretty worthless. I think we should just fill it in.
Oh, I am. That's what I'm actively doing.
Filling it in with no more than a block of gap. Smart man. Here, let me give you a little fill in with dirt.
So I was gonna fill this in with stone, like polished stone.
Yeah.
And make it look good.
Don't do it with polished stone. Do it with regular stone if that's what you intend to do.
No, smooth stone, I mean.
Oh, yes, that's fine. Now that I've got some sand, I'm going to go cook up a couple stacks into some glass.
There we go. What do you think? I can
I
actually...
think it's awful. No, it's probably great. Let me come on. What am I looking at?
Where I just put the stuff.
Oh, you did end up using smooth stone.
Yeah, smooth, not polished.
Well, no, that is polished. Smooth is what you call the regular stone. Actually, I guess it's just stone.
It's just stone, and this is smooth stone.
Looks like 4 minutes is the longest a potion of slow falling can be. That's not very long. But I guess it'll have to do for now. I may need to move the brewing setup into the new house. Just because I can't build a water supply in here. That makes things a little bit problematic.
You can't build a water... Oh, yeah,
Because there's just nowhere in the house on the second floor that I could build a thing for it. Because everything's only a block thick. Makes things troublesome.
There, we now have supports.
Oh, wow. It turns out 4 minute slow falling potion. Pretty good compared to the base. The base is a minute and a half.
Oh. Nah. Alright. Fill that in with that, and that, and then we've got this wall. You know, if I'm gonna go, if I'm gonna do that, we'll get it.
I figured out something.
What's that?
I think I know why I have trouble with the villagers whenever I'm doing my stuff. I think the problem with the villagers is that whenever I have them in minecarts queued up, they're close enough to our breeder that they're claiming one of the beds. And so they don't make babies as long as I have guys in the queue.
Really?
Uh-huh. Because one of the guys just sparkled like he was trying to get to bed. It's a dead giveaway. Oh, did my guy finally do his thing? Do I have another Fletcher now?
Alright, Sam, I think I did it.
I need more Fletchers. What's that?
I think I did it.
What'd you do?
made the area good. Let me add some lighting to it. Put one there just because I need it. We can put one there. We can put one here, here, here.
Are you in the house?
No.
Tried to get him. Did you see me try?
Yeah. I'm trying to keep my eye on him at all times.
If you look at them too much, they won't come near you. Damn it! I tried to crit him and I missed. Didn't even give me any membranes. What a jerk.
Alright, come check it out.
We might have to work on those supports. You might build the supports out of a wall piece. It looks a little blocky.
Yeah, I need to.
And I'm not
general structure. And then this.
I do like the back wall. I mean, obviously replace this grass here, but I figured that's probably just you didn't have any black stone on you.
I ran out of right stone material for it.
But why a double wall right here?
I just like the double wall all the way around. Because if there's not a double wall there, then, or at least here, you could just, like, walk over and step on that and then fall off. And since I get lag sometimes where when I'm turning it, only while I'm streaming. So another reason not to go do shit where there should be lava.
Yeah.
I think I can record because it takes less strain. Because it doesn't have an active port to the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And constantly accessing and transmitting data to YouTube.
Makes sense. Are you streaming right now?
Yes. And speaking of, I'm actually going to go ahead and end the stream. So, if you like what you saw, go ahead and leave a like. If you didn't, hit the dislike. Either way, helps my algorithm. Leave a comment, subscribe, give me shit. I'll give you shit back in the comments.